What is going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be going over the brand new Ninjago Legacy short. Now, I haven't really covered any of these yet because, they've been what they are. They are what they are. But this one in particular really caught my interest, and I really wanted to do a quick review of it because it was that interesting. So, this Legacy short, I'll put a link in the description to this Legacy short, of course, and it is the newest released one on the 21st year, and it's called Golden Hour for Ninjago Legacy, and they've been releasing these shorts every Friday now for like the past month, and this is the one that is the Hands of Time storyline. So this is the one I've been waiting for the most ever since they released that teaser for the Ninjago shorts to begin with. They had that little teaser in there of Wu's story finally being told of how he became a baby in season 8, Sons of Garmadon. So we're going back here and we're seeing that story, and I think it's just really cool to see. And it was really cool to see. It's a 3-minute and 33-second video, and it made me feel a lot of different things that I haven't felt about Ninjago in a really long time, and that's kind of why I want to cover it. So the video, it pretty much starts out, it does a little recap actually in the beginning of the video where it kind of covers, the events that happened in season 7, Hands of Time, and where Wu ended up being when he was dealing with the Hands of Time before he got sent in, to the time vortex or whatever, and dealing with the Hands of Time. He sent Kai and Nia off through, he sent them back to their normal time to get new designs, pretty much. But he sent them off, and then he was left to deal with the Hands of Time. And then with this, he travels through time. So as we saw in season 7, they're going through Ninjago's history in this. And essentially, the first place they go to in this is season 1 of Ninjago. They literally end up going to season 1 of Ninjago, where Lloyd needs to be rescued from Kai, where this is the Green Ninja episode where we discover that Lloyd is the Green Ninja, and they actually make a new animation there of Lloyd for a little bit at least. I think they use they reuse some animation from the old series. Of course, they're not going to remake it all, but they did remake one for Lloyd, and they kind of show how Wu is now, he's de-aging. He's becoming younger and younger because he was affected from the Time Blade. So that was really cool. Like, it's really cool to see that progression in this very short video, honestly. It's not that long, but we go through the timeline here, and then we eventually reach the Temple of Light, and which is my personal favorite scene in all of Ninjago still to this day, from episode 23. And this is the one where Lloyd unlocks his golden power in a way, but he officially unlocks it in the final battle, but it's where they get their new outfits in the end of season 2, and they go off to beat the Overlord in the final battle. So really cool stuff, like really amazing stuff. And then we go on to deal with Wu and the Time Twins fighting when him and Garmadon were younger, and they go to the scene where Garmadon is going to be bit by the Great Devourer, and we actually get a Great Devourer sighting in this little video of ours here. So we got to see the Great Devourer again as a little snake, and it's always interesting to see this little history of Ninjago and these things. And then after that scene, we go into this very quick lapse here of different scenes from different seasons of Ninjago. We go back to season 2, we go back to Ninjago Rebooted, we go to season 1 with the Great Devourer. So they just pop up everywhere in all of these different places. And they also do have like a little scene in there where they pop up in season 15, I believe. It's the newest season of Ninjago, so they actually put that in there as well, with the newer format. So it's kind of interesting they did that. I didn't actually mind that season, so it's actually pretty cool to see that put in there as well. But they did mix in some of the newer stuff as well, so it's kind of a good tie between the older Ninjago storylines and the newer, because this storyline here with Wu is an older storyline. It's from season 7. It's from like many years ago now. 2017 is when this season came out. It's 2021, so this season came out like 4 years ago, and we're finally getting this storyline, and it's cool to see him kind of mix in the newer stuff and the older stuff like this and this timeline like this. So yeah, I'm really liking what they did there actually. And then we go ahead and see we get a kid Wu. So Wu is continuing to get younger. We saw what he looked like in season 8 or season 9, I believe. Actually, we saw him like a young Wu in the realm with the dragon hunters. We saw him become a child and like the teen Wu, so he was actually aging up in season 9, but this we see him aging down, and this is what we see in this little clip here. He is aging all the way down to become a child, and he ends up like ripping out the time blades in the machine that they're on, so it kind of stops their or travel through time, and then they essentially get lost in time. So they're just kind of floating around in this time vortex, and the end of the episode ends with Wu floating around as a baby. So I don't necessarily know how he gets out of it. He probably just falls into time somewhere. Honestly, I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it's really, really cool to see Wu in there like that, and kind of see what his little progression was into where we saw him in season 8, where the ninja discovered that he was a baby. So but honestly, my favorite parts are obviously when they went back to like season 1 and season 2 with some of these amazing scenes and iconic scenes, like the Green Ninja discovery of Lloyd and Kai's true potential. You got the Temple of Light scene in episode 23. It's really amazing. It's really amazing stuff, and it's really cool to kind of jump back and see this stuff again, whether it's necessarily new clips or not that they made, or they just kind of stitched them in there with the older episode clips. It's still cool to see, and it adds kind of a little bit of a lore to the storyline of Wu and the Hands of Time, and it kind of adds that mystery to the Hands of Time that we don't know where they are. We still don't know where they are. We don't know what happened to them. They're still lost in time somewhere as well, and we could see them show up again. Honestly, we really could. But this little short was really, really cool. Like, it was fantastic. Like, I haven't said something is fantastic for Ninjago in a while. It's had a journey in the past few years. That's what I'll say. And this little short right here, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I actually like that it tied the older Ninjago stuff with season 7, where it even had the older designs. But I like that they're tying that with literally the newest piece of material for Ninjago, which is season 15, the Seabound season. And I actually really like that. I really like that they tied that together, because it makes me feel like it's a little more connected. Because right now it's still, although I really like the new season, I actually did like it, it doesn't necessarily feel that connected yet. You know, there's some storylines that, you know, do feel connected with the older Ninjago, but it doesn't feel that connected yet, you know what I mean? But that's just how I feel, and I feel like this right here really is a good link again. You know, it's not much, but I like to see little links between the newer and the older stuff, just to make it feel like it's one whole story, and I really like that they did that. So yeah, I really liked it. I definitely recommend checking it out. This is definitely one I was looking forward to, and I really wanted to do a review on this because it was awesome. It was really, really awesome. If you're a fan, if you've been a long time Ninjago fan, definitely go check this out. You're going to absolutely love this. This is the perfect Ninjago 10th anniversary short. I don't know if they're going to do any more of these. I don't necessarily know how many shorts are left. I haven't watched the trailer in a while. I don't know if there's anything missing, but this is the one I was really looking forward to, and I really wanted to review it. So that's all I got for you guys today. See you guys in my next video.